Dr. Meme here. Today we are going to be playing KFC's dating simulator. I just happened to stumble across it by chance as I was going through YouTube. I saw a very interesting video promoting it, so today I'm going to play it. KFC presents. Whatever that is, production. Look at that swift, amazing opening, guys. I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Well, this looks fun. Let's start a new game, shall we? Before we get started, tell us your name. What should I have as my name? My name is... Let's just be Doctor. Go on, why not? Let's be Doctor. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. How do I progress? Click. Oh, here we are. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Always a choice. Smack the clock up and out. Well, that's what I mean. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, an academy for learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You will allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Well, if you daydream thinking about the future, you won't get anywhere, will you? But if you take it seriously, you might, so I'm going to take it seriously. I'm not sure of my name. It's probably because there's a dialogue out loud. Sorry that I'm coughing, by the way, I've got really sore throats. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. I better, shouldn't I? You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, hips deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Oh yes, we're gonna meet that sweet Colonel Sanders and all the other people you're meant to meet, and then you're gonna date them. It's like, what I'm hoping this will be is it's basically KFC's version of DDLC. That's what I'm hoping. For those who don't know what DDLC is, I'll put the extended name on the screen. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Ooh, right, it doesn't actually look that nice to be honest, but in the game it probably is. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her. Yep, this is definitely going to be like DDLC. You get up out of school, you get ready, you get out of bed, you get ready to go to school, and then you meet your best friend who happens to be a really cute girl. Okay, let's just whiz through this. Good morning, Doctor. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Okay, I didn't quite... Alright, I'll just continue. Actually, because I'm sure I'm excited. A little nervous, okay. A lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made you breakfast, or I made... Let me read that line again. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, don't worry. However, no, I shouldn't. Wait, let's Google that quickly. Let's ask trusty old Google. Now I'm actually going to use DuckDuckGo because you know that's the best search engine, not sponsored by the way. Alright, so on DuckDuckGo I'm going to search how to pronounce, and let's type her name in. No, there we are. Let's listen. Just get into it. Miriam. That's a really weird way to pronounce the name. Right, Miriam then. Don't worry, I'll try not to die while recording. Right, let's continue. Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standards. Oh, well, I mean, it's not good to hold yourself to high standards if you know you can't achieve them. I mean, I don't put myself towards high standards, or do I? Let's just get on, shall we? Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. Yeah, Miriam, you're gonna do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Well, just anxiety, I guess. You gotta just deep breaths in, deep breaths out, and then it'll all be fine. Just find the rhythm, find the flow, hop on top of it, and then when you need to do stuff, you need to kind of snap out of the rhythm, make your own, you know, just follow along with the main beat, but then make your own as you go along, so that you're not completely left out, but you're not completely in tune either. It's always the best way to go through things. Don't worry, I'm not that inspirational, I'm just making this up as I go to sound... Okay, you know what, screw you, I'm trying to get this video to 10 minutes, because the YouTube like 10-minute videos. I'm trying to fill this video with crap. Let's just continue. Sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh, don't they practice on their hands? They just put makeup on their hands and they go, oh, come here, baby. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her relief? Well, I would change the subject. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try and change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumours about a dreamy, enigmatic, mystery student who's enrolled at this school. I bet it's going to be Colonel Sanders, I just bet. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Anyway, what about this mystery student who read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers, and he's had them ever since he was born. From an egg! From an egg, it's cooking school, yeah, sure. Well, I mean, most animals are born from eggs anyway, but that doesn't matter. We're just gonna say they chose egg because it's cooking school. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing I've heard about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumours I've heard. Like I've heard once he fought a bear with just his smile. Well, if I could do that, so many people I would fight. You both sigh thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dream. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books into the ground and a custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashlea, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and you know. Well, yeah, and look at that too. She's a vampire, obviously, red eyes, and that's not a focus on. Hello again, Ashlea. Well, I'm just gonna call her Ashlea. Hello again, Ashlea. Oh, didn't see you there, chicken shins. Oh, of course it's chicken, because KFC, you know. But so far, it seems like a good game. You leave Dr. Shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashlea. Even her name is annoying. You know that for a fact that it's better than Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than anyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your weird insults get to us. Across the quad you see well, now that it's Ashley, I'm just going to say Ashley. You see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Did KFC run out of names while trying to make this game? I don't really want to meet the other characters. First is Ashley with extra letters, and then some weird name that I had to Google to try and pronounce, and then Van the Man. What are you gonna have next? You know what? I can't think of another name that will rhyme, but oh well, let's just continue. Ahem. Van. Oh, her eyes have gone evil. That's when you, when you're playing a dating sim and the eyes go small. That's when you know something's happening. Van. Oh, he's a pretty muscly dude. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been close to you. Have been as close to each other. Have been just as close as you and Marion, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'll just hand over our diploma, whatever that is now. Oh, she isn't impressed. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Excuse me, you could learn more from me than I could learn from you. Like, I could teach you how to actually sew that bit back together again, and how to bring that down to a knee that all people should. You slut. Alright, let's continue. With the first day of school, with the first day of school about to start, there's just not enough time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Mary. See you later, losers. Oh, jeez. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop. Oopsie. I think it's broken. Oh god. When anime characters make that face, it's never good. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Wait, is he a gay? I don't know. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Nah then. When you call someone Pop, of course they're old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess... Oh... Okay, good one, KFC, good one. But he's clearly reading it upside down. Hi, I'm Pop. Hi, Pop. I'm Doctor. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Yeah. Why would he find him cute? He literally like just. You know, I don't know what he done to our character, but he don't like him, okay? She might, but we don't. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Right, where's the continuing? Oh, who's this? Who's this lovely looking guy? And also, why is there pi and maths equations and trigonometry on the board with just a picture of KFC. Like, what does trigonometry and the pi number and this random algebra equation have to do with chicken? And the only reason I knew that is because school teaches you this pointless crap, and I only learnt it not that long ago. So let's continue before I get too far off track. Again, you stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking cook takes his place in the podium in front of the class. Adorable! Is he the teacher, or is he the teacher's pet? Like, literally. Now, quiet down everyone. How can a dog teach you about how to cook fried chicken? Tell me that. It's Colonel Sanders who we want to teach us chicken, okay? Me. Who is that unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? Okay, that's another thing I'm gonna have to duck it. Culinary. There we are. So it is a cooking. So it's basically a cooking lesson. And why is it maths equations on the board? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of, I think that means Academy of Cooking School, Academic Learn. I don't remember what they called the school, okay? Hopefully they don't abbreviate it too much, because then I won't know how to pronounce it. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Hold on. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is more capable of picking up all the nuisances of fine dining. Or making it dirty. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around and you see a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Oh, this is definitely like a typical anime thing. You know what, if KFC took this game and turned it into an anime, 10 out of 10 stars, I bet. I'm not sure, I haven't played the rest, but we'll find out soon enough. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, he walks in. Colonel Sanders! Or however you pronounce his name. You're immediately swept up by the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. How could anyone be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, and isn't it my favourite student, Harland? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Okay, Colonel. You know, I'm gonna give him this voice. Just call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. Ashley says, and this over here must be sweaty sweatsuit. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. She's angry. She's definitely angry. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. Well, for me it's nursery. I'm going to say nursery whenever this word appears. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Take a moment to clean yourself up? No, I don't. I wonder what this button does out of interest. I don't know, but I won't click it until I've read this. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. I think it's just an auto-go. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. So like, welcome to Academy of University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. So this was the continue button. What's this button? Oh, this is the pause menu. save them? Maybe you just quit and I don't know. It's a game made by KFC. I can't expect much, to be honest. Just kidding, KFC. I love you. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past and present and maybe future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. Is that a threat or I don't know. There may even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete in brew cooking arena. Oh my god, he just got me. Is he gonna get his paws out and scratch? And that's why he said there will be blood. He's gonna get his claws out and scratch everyone who doesn't cook him good food. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good sleep. I really miss. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? You don't recognize me? This is my third year in school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish! Let that be a lesson to all of you students. Tardiness is unacceptable! Yep, there's definitely gonna be blood soon. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across the town on his tiny wheels. He turned to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who seems to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Okay, he done the sound effects for you. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands silent in obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Sorry, just processed that in my head before I read it out loud, and I don't really want to hear him talking about people's diets, to be honest. Like, he needs multivitamins. Like, who actually goes out and buys multivitamins? You've never heard a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, beef treat, that's off the table because KFC don't do beef. Rubber ball, that's not a treat. It's obviously a chicken snack because you gotta remember this game was made by KFC. It's gotta be chicken. Beneath your apron, you return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wild as he locks onto it. His favourite. Well, I think there might be a competition for new star students. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand with a slick coating of warm dog. Oh, I hate it when that happens, when you go to those petting places and you feed them and then they all leave slobber over your hand. I fed a horse once and he literally put his whole mouth over my hand and I thought he was biting my hand off, but then just eating the food out of it. Ugh, my whole hand was disgusting. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a rainbow. No, that's not important. Don't anyone dare say in the comments cat treats is important, because it's not. Carrying any sort of animal treat around just to get you somewhere in life will not get you anywhere in life. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey doctor, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which one will you choose? Do you want to sit by our best friend or sit by Colonel Sanders? Well, you want to sit by the new kid and get to know him, right? Or do you want to sit next to your best friend? the sake of this video, I'm gonna sit next to Colonel. You take your seat next to Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thank you for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishment in something. Oh, and how he sounds so posh and how he looks so posh. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. The professor makes an announcement. Yep, I'm going to continue recording just for a little bit longer. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If a train is travelling, if train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree. Forest is to tree as chicken is to. Feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Well, he likes sporks, so I'm going to say sporks. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. You see, I'm good at cooking, you know, I know all these questions. Is Sprinkle a good boy? He's a talking dog at culinary school. He's the best boy. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Be honest, did you cheat? No, I didn't. You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tell you your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Thank you, Colonel. Hot diggity, Doctor. You scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Whoa, that is a very nice looking cafeteria. That's a restaurant, that's not a cafeteria. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, hold on. I'm gonna give him the depressed voice. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? I'm gonna try and give him a hype. You know, I'm just gonna give him a depressed. I'm just gonna give this guy a depressed voice, okay? I'm not really gonna focus on giving anyone else voice. I'm just gonna make sure that this guy has a depressed voice. And that's all I'm gonna focus on. Isn't it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the... that's a very enthusiastic face. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. Were the rumors true? This is... Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. Yep, all them 11 herbs and spices. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve perfect balance of flavours. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Van, what do you think about your stupid What you think... Oh, I can't read today. What do you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Phew, no, my dude, no. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. No one's gonna laugh at your burn, because not only is it not sick, but you just tried to insult Colonel Sanders. If you trying to insult Colonel Sanders, but I'm gonna say Sanders just because I can. You just insulted Colonel Sanders, and no one's gonna like you for that. They're gonna beat the crap out of you for that. You wait to see what Zinger at Zinger Burger, you get it? Yeah, I'm gonna point out all the KFC recipes, okay? Or jokes or whatever, just because it's made by KFC. Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary, dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I know at that moment only the hands of a true gentleman could fry a chicken so tender. Oh no, she's either trying to flirt with him or just trying to make him jealous. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Nah, he's gonna be my best friend, mate. We're gonna cook together, we're gonna be frying chicken to the day we die. Yeah, look, see, she lifted her leg up. Wait, is there any way you can... Wait, let's look at the settings. Is there any way you can get rid of the... I don't know. Right, if I left, does it get rid of... You know what, I'm gonna have to look up some more stuff. Alright. Let's look. Key finds in KFC dating game. I spelled all this wrong, but don't matter. Key finds in KFC dating. Well, I don't need news articles about it. I just want the key binds. I'm not going to be able to find it. Let's just continue. Van. Oh, please. Colonel Sanders. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his... Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting as his face tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Whoa! It's teleporting me to another dimension. Whoa! Alright, yep. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly Focus your mind, meditate on the moment. Try and identify every flavour. Savour the moments. Everything tells you about Colonel Sanders. Everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I kind of want to make the best options, yet I kind of want to screw up for the point of the video. You know what? I'm going to do what I want to do, and then on my if I do another playthrough of this, then what I'll do is then I'll make all the screw up options. And then we'll see what happens. Or I'm sure some other guy on YouTube will do it. I don't know. This game's only been out for a week, okay? So this is only going to be a part 1. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I've never tried to identify the ingredients by tasting it. And I have been transformed to other dimensions by eating his chicken. So I'm just going to savour the moment. The flavours in your mouth are beautiful. Pure heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavours, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For flavour? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel... Well, there's no other option, so go on then. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How... Whoa, I saw his worried face then. How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea. Okay. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavours that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me it's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'll be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but doesn't want to hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about colonels? Oh my god, I can't read today. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. Okay, I didn't get to read the rest of that. If we click on it and then go away. Wow, you'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you'd searched. While you're wrapped in that huge revelation, you notice Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the corridor. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. Think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. Yep, he definitely has big plans. I dare say the biggest. I leave my mark on this world. I bet you that. Well, you've already left a mark in my heart. I can tell you that. Alone together for the first time, you figure out now is the perfect moment to show your personality. Neck him to show your own strength. That's not a good idea. Wow, him with a big idea to adding additional ingredients to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on those who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavours. Actually, I had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and think you can do better? that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect it to improve it. The recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Doctor. I'm heading back to class for my next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back inside, but you wait for a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Oh, I just messed up my mouse. Look at this place. It's magnificent. We finally get to show off our new stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show off our new stuff? What if we totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but you're unable to control yourself and you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Ah, sure Doctor, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep 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 boop. Bzz, 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 bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for them. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you have to pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be Miriam's practice partner? Well, a robot seems like he would know more than some dirty old grubby kid. So, here you go. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea of what the school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella, we don't even know what the assignment is yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha ha ha. How do you understand him? What? Clank jutters and a paddle loose. You get the impression this might be a sign of infection. Looks like you two will be fine. It's now time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? No, that's just gonna not impress him. That could potentially. And that doesn't seem like a good option. So let's do this one. I was thinking about something exotic, maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down-at-home type of chef myself. What about something that... Go with me here. What's on land? Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water, for instance. Have you ever heard of the blue? It leaves the water to hunt for land. No, I've heard everything. The world truly is a marvellous place, isn't it? Octopus, crab, sounds like you're describing one of my... Well, it sounds like you're trying to steal one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, what's with all the hostility? The competition has been moved. What's up today? again intense. How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody makes a cut better in India without going through me first. I think there has been nobody muscling on anymore. It's simply just something to cut attention in Chef Man, which makes sense because Chef Man hates himself. Look, we're just cool. I'm happy to step back from any season. You know what? I'm gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe off by heart. Heat potatoes. You begin to peel boiled potatoes and extricate yourself from the falling situation, but your new route is not having it. I doubt that you have the capability. No, that's not true. I doubt you have the capability to work with ingredients so delicate. You probably just like roasted dishes. Unlike my friend Sam, so he may be a man, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Winky face. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned yourself at the station. Can you feel down that is hard to comprehend that is fit together? Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. Coming to Colonel, don't watch out. And this doctor and Vanguard is so inclined to see are you suggesting that I share the secret of my special soldier with no me? Whatever. I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get real ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunger punk, in time of need. Turn to Miriam, your bestie who always has your back. I mean, Colonel seems like a good one. I mean, you can definitely not long relationship with him. I'm here to learn and express myself via physique, not to bicker with prime advantage. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect that format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from this and healthy competition with our peers, but oh my god, Colonel, it's so unpredictable! Wow, if you're just not that into you, you think a gentleman is offending you so like this. Did you do something to offend him at this point? Yeah, telling him about the kitty food. I'll get that. He looks frustrated and hopes that he might step in, but no one can see. Darn those close to their 30 stature. I just didn't read that one actually. He's been, so basically he's been pushing on autopilot, distracted by the thing, that he's naturally been guided through the steps and he's made everything. Oh, that's what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl out of which pours a smooth gravy flows down to the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Granny really would be proud of that mashed potato, which looks like it has syrup poured all over it. Colonel Sanders holds up the spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Oh look! Is he trying to... He's got the winky face. He's holding the spork. Is he going to make his move? Wait, are we a girl in this game or are we a boy? I don't know. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potato and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley's sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. So then she feels afraid without thinking. You fling the spork of potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Ah, Van, do something! Scooping up the fingerful, Van takes a delicious lump of taste of gravy and realises it's delicious! Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will we ever be able to do something with so much love and instant? Hold on right there, Doctor. We cannot wait to do the group cooking agreement. Colonel Sanders, I expect that from you. If you got one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it can. When I had Pato's face, Van brushes back to the covered with why is it on the tap? How did you even get it back in my hand? Isn't that easy? Alright, yep. Yeah, never mind. You ignored me for too long. That is now. That is I who would have the first bite, and all of you will look on the end. The interrupting student rushes up Van and strikes the bite and significantly out of his leg. No! Don't! In the process, too late. It's already been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Oh, good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the rest of the plate, oh Jesus. Is this our doing? Or will they almost die in the first place? Oh, he ate it. He winced from pain for a moment, but he was almost back to the oblivious state. Let's see. It tastes like poison. We'll watch the gathering back. Struck by the whole crowd and most of the statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moments and snapping everyone back to reality. It appears that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious danger, has inoculated him against the poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello! I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by all... I can't read. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not the greatest representation of my skills. I didn't even realise I was making them. They were amazing. Tasted them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Oh look, he's starting to cry. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time you're developing feelings for him. Whoa, no. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Doctor? There's something I need to tell you. Aha! Van, hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that I'd one day be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And ever since that day, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Yes. No, it didn't say yes. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that souls may cry for, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Ugh! Hey, no! Shut up, I'm the one here who's meant to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget about him, we're talking about me! I'm the Spork monster, is he hired to fight a hero? Oh, well, this is a bit weird. I think I left the French door open. Later, nerds. Be afraid of me. I'm the monster. See? Is he running on purpose, or is that all you can discuss in section further? It's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh no. What will you do? Oh no, it's like a Pokemon thing. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Is it gonna be like a, I don't know, like, what defense will you choose? Knife. So go on, you attack. Come on! I'll punch you in the face. Cook with love. Cook with love. Oh, no. Oh no! I'll attack. You decide to attack. Which will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love. Why, sorry, the butt jumping really well. Right, everyone, I'm gonna finish this fight and then I'm gonna have to end the video there. It's getting quite long already. Spork monster, you tilt 10 to the face. You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage, so you're not gonna swirl the dash. Which defense will you use? Buffer. Control this much buffness. You start to become close to the fracture of the gap. Better attack 2, you're lucky to explode. Attack's gone, attack. Terror stops here. Everything is summoned to energy 1,000 hot high power pinch. Spork monster is defeated. You save it. An injured spork monster spews steam into your life. Forget mercy. No student will ever reach the quality skill again. This monster was meant to be the wrong chef. Be ready with final attack. You'll never survive mine. Student loan debt destruction. Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Spork monster is big. Colonel Sanders looks on it right. You continue to surprise the doctor. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon inspection it is so much more. Well everyone, I'm going to have to end the video there because my recording's getting quite long, but I'll hopefully see you in the next episode, so goodbye.